Hi guys, it's Lisa. I'm here to do the tag started by Kitty Scrapper, and I'm going to go ahead and answer some of the questions that everybody's been answering. And I just wanted to say I thought this would be really fun to get to see everyone face to face because all we're used to seeing is people's hands. So I thought it would be fun. So I have all my questions here on the computer that I thought I would answer, and I'll try not to ramble, but ooh, that's hard for me. So anyways, the first question is, why did you start your channel and why did I start doing process videos? I've actually been watching a lot of YouTube videos for, I don't know, a couple of years now, and that's pretty much how I started learning my techniques for scrapbooking. And also I follow some other people on YouTube that aren't scrapbook related. So I started to really fall in love with, getting to know people, and being a scrapbooker. I live in Maine. It's kind of a rural type area, and there's not a lot of scrapbookers. So I started by joining a couple of Facebook groups, and that seemed to bring me together with people with similar interests. And also, I started belonging to a kit club, the Scraptastic Club, which I love. So I had never, had a kit before. I didn't know anything about collections. I didn't know anything other than just going to Michael's and, just buying some random paper and stickers and stuff. So basically, I learned so much from YouTube, and I thought, well, it would be kind of fun, since I also started doing Project Life, to share my techniques with other people. Although I think they're pretty basic and simple, I may give other people some inspiration or some ideas. So I think pretty much that's why I started. But the big thing was to try to find other people with similar interests and maybe not feel so alone in my hobby, because basically I spend a lot of time, since my kids are grown up and gone, in my scrapbook room if my husband's working. So it's kind of nice to feel like you're bonding with other people, even though it's just through the video camera. So that's the answer to question number one. And then question number two is, what is your scrappy style at the moment and how has it changed? So I think it was Caddy Miranda who actually I watched this morning do the video response, and she had an example. So I thought, well, I might as well do that because it's kind of nice to see the changes. Although I've only been scrapbooking since I think 2010. Yeah, it was about 2010. So my first album was one of those, you get the kit. It was probably, I don't know, it was like a mini book, and you just basically pasted the pictures in, and I gave that to my sister. So then it was my first album with my Disney album, and the first album that I kept for myself, and this is the first page out of it. So basically, like I said, there was no collection. I just basically got some, travel type paper and stuff, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And then I did, use my scissors and did like 5 layers of cardstock. I love it, but, I guess we all kind of change over the years. So this was my first page. And I think that as I look back at my albums from 2010, when I started really scrapbooking, I noticed that a lot of my pages were, is it linear? Is that the word I'm looking for? But, all the photos kind of lined up and everything. And I used tons of photos on a page, which is actually a great idea. And now that I'm using just one photo for my 12 by 12 layouts, most of the time I find it challenging to use more than one photo. So it's kind of funny how you change over the years. So anyway, so as far as my style now, I would say I like to do mixed media, Project Life, and I don't really know, I guess, my style. I really don't think there's a real name for it. It's basically just what comes into my head, what inspires me, and then I just try to put it down on paper. So I know that seems like a stupid answer, but I don't really have an exact description. This is one of my newer layouts that was some mixed media, and I never thought I would get messy with stuff because I'm kind of a neat freak, and although I've relaxed over the years, but getting stuff out in gesso and stuff and like putting it on paper and, and spraying stuff in watercolors, I just never thought I'd be doing that. But I absolutely love it, although I'm kind of wrapped up in project life right now. So it takes up a lot of my time, and I love looking back at the photos and the memories and everything, but sometimes I wish I could do a little bit more of 12 by 12s. Anyways, that's the answer to number 2. And then number 3, what project have you been meaning to start for a while now? I really can't think of anything I've been thinking of for a long time. Just trying to keep up with the day-to-day things as far as project life and, the vacations and things like that. But if I had to think of something more recent, it would be the pocket letters, which I was totally intimidated by when I first saw them, because I was just like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. And, how do you know what people like? Since I'm a people pleaser, I wasn't sure how that would work. I got my first pocket letter from Caddy Miranda, and it was awesome. And we actually were just talking about it. I was asking her some questions through Facebook, and she sent me one. So thanks again, Caddy, and hi. So that's what I really want to start doing now a little bit. I don't want to take on too much so that I have 15 pocket letter pals and, I'm letting everybody down. But I think I'm just going to start by doing one and see where that takes me. So I just think it would be fun. And I love, keeping in contact with people. So let's see. Number 4, what collection would you save from your burning craft room? 1, I hope, God forbid, my room never burns down. I think everybody has the same wish and hope for that. But anyways, I think I haven't had a lot of collections. I really didn't know about collections until I started my Scraptastic, which was April of last year. So I'm pretty new to that. But I think my favorite collection right now would be the Serendipity collection by Dear Lizzie. I just love the colors. I love the softness. I just love the whole collection. So I'm working on that collection slowly but surely. I'm trying to incorporate it into my son's wedding album. So I guess I'd probably have to say that's my favorite. As far as my least favorite, I really wouldn't say collection because I don't have many, but when I first started scrapbooking, as a lot of you have been saying, you go out and you buy a bunch of stuff. You really don't know what you want. You don't know what your tastes are, your style. And I bought a bunch of the paper pads at Michael's that were like on sale for $5. I don't think I've used them, I think maybe a couple times, but they're the real thin paper. And I have like 4 or 5 books, and there's probably 180 sheets. So I'd probably have to say that that's my least favorite if I had to pick anything. Let's see. What paper in your stash do you regret buying? I guess I just answered that with the big, thick 3-inch paper pads. Number 6. Where do you want to take your channel in the next year? I don't know. I guess at one point I thought that I weirdly wanted to do daily vlogs. Don't know why I thought of that. I think because I follow a lot of families and, I just thought it would be kind of cool to document your life. But then I realized my life is kind of boring. My kids are grown up and gone, and I don't know. I didn't think that was going to be very exciting. I guess my goal for my channel would be to try to get a routine and be more dedicated to it. Although I kind of just want it to be about having fun. And once I start thinking about, I have to do this, I have to do that, then it makes me, I don't know, I get stressed out and there's a lot of pressure, which sounds silly because it's not like there's anybody waiting on it or, it's not like that. It's not like I have a million viewers and they're all, waiting every day for my layouts to be posted. But I guess just for my own, feeling good about my channel, would like to just make sure like I at least post a layout a week. And then also the other goal for me is I'd like to try to do some more challenges in the Victoria Marie Facebook group, because I guess by the time I get home from work at night, I just get, I don't know, brain dead, and I just don't want to do anything. So just get a little bit more motivated, which I think is probably everybody's hope and dream. Number 7, who would you like to collaborate with on a scrapbooking YouTube channel? I don't know. I have so many people that I admire on YouTube that I couldn't even begin to pick out one person. I mean, if and I'm already having trouble keeping up with the challenges in my Facebook group, but I think it would be fun to do, one challenge with a bunch of the people that I watch, Hannah Lemieux and Caddy and Irene, Victoria. I'm probably missing a bunch of people that I watch constantly all the time, and I apologize. But just for fun, no pressure, not too many deadlines, and I think off topic, but as you get older, you've done all your things in life as far as raised your children, and there's a lot of commitments obviously with that. And now that my kids are growing up, it's kind of nice because I don't really, other than work and just normal everyday stuff, I don't have a lot of stress, pressures, things like that. So it's kind of nice. So I'm trying not to pressure myself and just trying to have fun with this whole hobby. And I just wanted to say one other thing that I remembered that brought me to scrapbooking was I used to be a huge knitter and felter. I actually took it to a whole new level and was, raising Icelandic sheep, and I had rabbits, and, was spinning wool, and that was a lot of fun. And I think that I had done that for so many years that I just needed a new hobby. So I think that's what brought me to scrapbooking, and also photography is a lot of fun. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching, and it was so nice to watch all the videos and see everybody's faces, and kind of put a name to a face, or hands to a face, I should say. Sorry about the rambling. I will see you guys soon, and thanks again for watching. Bye.